Hey guys, it's Stephanie with Simarchy and welcome to a collab. This is a speed build of a beautiful family home that I call Oak Terrace, and I built the shell and my friend Krystal Gamer is going to be furnishing it for you guys. I am so excited. If you guys don't know who Krystal is, she is so amazing. She makes beautiful homes. She does great jobs at furnishing, and she has a bunch of series here on YouTube, one of which she does tutorials. Now, some of her tutorials, I guess a lot of her tutorials are based around roofing, which for me is a godsend because I suck at roofing. I've tried so hard to get better at it. I've tried to watch different tutorials. I've tried to practice. I've tried to come up with different ideas. And I mean, I've definitely gotten better, but I'm nowhere near the level of her or someone like, Fry from Improved or Devin Bumpkin or, Krystal just does these amazing things that some of my favorite builders do, and she is absolutely amazing. If you have any questions about anything related to building, she's the girl to go to. So I will make sure to link her series, or actually I'll link her entire channel in the description. And of course, you can go check out her furnishing this house. Now, she's not going to actually be doing a speed furnish from what I understand. She's going to be furnishing it off camera and then going through as a tour, which is super cool. But she did go through and fix some of my roofing issues, which I thought was super cool. I think she's going to make a separate video with that to show how to fix those issues that I had. I had a bit of things with clipping here and there. So I'm actually super excited to see that. I'll try to make sure to link either both of those down in the description or just to her channel in general so you can check them out for yourself. And yeah, I'm just really excited. She also has other series where she showcases beautiful builds. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun over there. She's really sweet, and I highly recommend you guys checking her out. And I'm so honored that Krystal Gamer decided to collab with me. So thank you so much, Krystal. I appreciate it. Now, talking a little bit about this house and roofing, I really wanted to do something a bit more experimental. I had recently, for me, I had recently done a collab with the wonderful Thomas TV, who builds these beautiful, stunning mansions and suburban homes, and his build, which I furnished, actually inspired me to build this house. I wanted to go a little bit outside of my comfort zone with the roofing, and as you can tell, I've kind of added and re-added and removed and redone roofs all throughout this build, just trying new things, experimenting, trying to make it look good, and I am really happy with the outcome. It definitely gave me some more ideas of what types of things to look at and different ways to do the roofs and the dormers, and even overlapping roofs I thought was so cute. I don't think I've ever really done that before. I might have done it on a tiny scale on a tiny home, but putting those two gable roofs together, one a little bit taller than the other, I think is absolutely precious. And I was also playing a bit more with walls instead of, was that walls instead of fencing? No, that was a fence. Never mind. I think that one actually is a fence, but maybe in another build, I believe I was playing with walls instead of fencing, which is a super cool concept, just using the half walls because they come in different sizes, and putting whatever pattern you want on them can make really cool fences or little, details around the house, even flower boxes. There's really cool things that you could do with half walls. So that's something I've been experimenting with as well in other builds. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I love building. What can I say? It's one of my favorite things in the game. And I used to always make the roof pattern match the siding of the house, which I've noticed in real life actually isn't very common. I've gone I'm so clueless when it comes to things. I can see a house 50 times and not even remember what color it is. I'm just very non-observant. But I've specifically been looking at houses lately when I'm out and about. And yeah, a lot of the actual roof, the part that shows, I don't know what that part's called, not the roof pattern, but the wall part of the roof. Yeah, it usually doesn't match the siding. It's usually something completely different. Now, in certain houses, I'm still going to make it match the siding because I have a bit of OCD, but in this one in particular, I thought it would look cool to just find a very complementary color. So to that sort of lighter green, I did a bit more olive green with the wall coverings there. And I did do a floor plan. I'm not sure if Krystal's using the exact same floor plan, if she's going to change it up a bit, but that's totally fine. Whenever I do floor plans, I just put them as inspiration anyways, especially when I'm doing a collab. I just want the person who is furnishing to know roughly the idea that I had about the house in my head in case they blank out and they're like, oh my gosh, what's this weird, awkward room over here for? So I usually go through and put like a toilet where I think a bathroom would go, or, you know, the fridge where I think a kitchen would go, etc., etc. And same with the windows. Like the windows, when I'm doing a collab with someone, they are totally free to move them about and readjust them. I know everyone has kind of their own quirks with windows. Some people want them like lined up with the floor. Some people want them a bit higher. Some people want them exactly symmetric with the room, and some people don't. So definitely she's going to have some creative freedom to do whatever she wants with those. And I'm really super excited. I just can't wait to see what she's done. I'm really, really excited. I obviously won't see it until you guys see it. It's going to be going live when this video goes live. So you'll definitely have to go over there to check it out. Now, I should also address something because I have decided, and I don't know how long this is going to stick, but I have decided for at least the next few speed builds and collabs that I have on this channel that I am going to do voiceover without face cam. And I know that might be super weird for me, like for people that have been here for a while, because I don't think I've done a video without face cam in, gosh, I don't know, at least a year, maybe even longer. But the thing is, I've actually moved into a new house and I have an office and I stream full time now. So I only work 2 days a week and the other 5 days I stream. And I stream all day long over on Twitch, at least 8 hours. I like to try to get in. Sometimes I do 9 or 10 hours depending on the day. So that actually leaves very little time for voiceovers. I used to bulk record my YouTube videos on Mondays, which was my day off of work, and I would stream at night. But now that I'm streaming all day, it just literally doesn't leave any time. So rather than forcing myself to get up super early and get ready super early on the only 2 days that, you know, I don't live stream, I decided a good compromise would just be to do the voiceovers whenever I feel like it. And the reason I don't have face cam, I'll be honest, is because I am sitting here with like a 3-day-old greasy hair and I'm in my pajamas and I am a hot mess. So you could probably even tell by my voice, like I'm not like fully awake yet, but this is literally the only time I could squeeze these in. So I hope that's okay with you guys. I know it's pretty normal on most other channels that, you know, speed builds usually don't have face cam. Like that's not a normal thing. The reason I started doing them to begin with was because I wanted to just stand out a bit. And I think that because of my aesthetic with like the pink hair and the pastels and like the really cute background I have, and because of the expressions on my face, like I am one of those people that just talk with my face. You could look at my face and know exactly what I'm thinking. I thought it would be nice to include face cam in speed builds. And again, this doesn't mean I'm never gonna do it again, but at least for the time being, until I get like into the groove of my new schedule and figure things out, this is what I'm going to be doing. So again, hope that's okay. I did ask in one of my live streams what you guys thought, and the majority of people said they'd rather get a video with no face cam than no video at all. So that's kind of the compromise for right now. But yeah, speaking of the live streams, I am super obsessed with Twitch. I still love YouTube. YouTube is where I originally started, so I am doing weekly videos still. I used to do them daily, which I just can't keep up with anymore, but you're at least going to get one once a week, and sometimes maybe two, and definitely tutorials, because I'm so into tutorials. I've been trying to put out at least one tutorial a week, and we're currently on our advanced series, which teaches you how to do more advanced things like create open windows, create open doors, how to make your own waterfalls, like just how to do things in the game that don't really exist by default, like things that you have to manipulate items and tweak different items and combine different items to make cool stuff. So that's sort of where the focus of the tutorial series is right now. Like I said, the advanced series is still ongoing. It is linked in the description, and the beginner series is for the most part complete. It is just a bunch of different videos about how to build, how to get started, just going through all of the basics like the user interface, what buttons to click, what keyboard shortcuts to use, It also teaches you like the very, very basics of roofing, the very basics of landscaping and pools, and you know, how do basements work. So if you're a new beginner, I've got some videos for you. If you're a new builder, I mean, and if you are a seasoned builder, I also have some videos for you as well. So definitely check those out. I'm not trying to just like, you know, brag or anything, but I've gotten a lot of compliments on my tutorials and how they really help people out, and how people that even have been building for years and years and years are learning stuff that they never knew before. So again, totally recommend checking those out. And if you are more into the face cam and more into like the live interaction like I am, you definitely should come over and find me on Twitch. The only days I don't stream currently are Wednesday and Saturday. So Wednesdays and Saturdays are the days that I'm aiming to be uploading to here on YouTube. So all the other days you can come catch me over on Twitch. I have a bunch of really fun series there. My most favorite one is Tuesdays, which is Tour Tuesdays. And that is when I go through and tour all of your guys' amazing creations. And it is where we come up with lots of different ideas, or should I say borrow different ideas from people. It's a really inspiring series where we're just able to see what everyone in the community is up to. And it's just amazing. It's so inspiring. I'm just so honored I'm so honored that these builders that come to my stream and build to show me houses, like I'm just honored that they come to me, because I don't feel like I'm anything, you know, special. I feel like I'm a good builder, but I don't think I'm a fantastic builder. So I'm just honored. Like the type of homes and builds that we see are literally mind-blowing. So if you like building, I highly recommend it. Of course, there will be a link to my Twitch in the description as well. And a few other series we do on there, just, you know, bring it up a bit, trying to mention it here and there in case you guys want to come hang out with us. I also do Furnish Me Fridays. So it's pretty much a collab, just like Krystal and I are doing here. I will create a house and you guys furnish it. And I always make sure that the houses are base games so that anyone that has The Sims 4 can download them. And then what you do is you furnish it any which way you like. There are set rules like don't change my wallpaper, don't change my floor plan, etc., etc. But for the most part, you can do whatever you want with the house, and then you just re-upload it to the gallery with the appropriate hashtag. And we tour them every Friday on the channel. So those are just a couple of my series. We definitely do a lot more. We have a bit of gameplay, which is funny because I'm mostly a builder. But yeah, definitely check those out if you would like. Again, the link to Twitch will be in the description. So you saw right there my roof was clipping in there. I think Krystal wanted to make that one room usable, so I can't wait to see how she fixed that. I don't know if you just have to like lower the roof so it doesn't clip in, but we'll definitely see what she does with that. And right now I'm working on the floor plan. I love floor plans. For me, they're like little mini puzzles, and they're one of the most exciting thing about building. Now the doors are another story. Don't get me started about the doors. I have such weird symmetry issues that I can never quite figure out if it should be a double door or a single door, and if they should all match or not. So yeah, sometimes I'll keep redoing the floor plan so that each wall is the same amount of tiles, or at least an even number or odd number, so we can use the same doors on there. But I know that doesn't bother most people. Also, I don't know if you saw that, but I tried to put spandrels upstairs, and I did notice that every time I try to do spandrels, or I try to do like a loft around the staircase, if there is a roof close to that wall that clips in, it shows. And the roof shouldn't show as long as it's lower than the wall, but I don't know if that tricks the game to thinking that that part of the house is outdoors, and that's why it does that. I used to think there was a way to get around that. I don't know if I just forgot or if there never really was, and I'm just imagining that. Like if you actually have to go through and change the roof type, maybe Krystal will have an answer for me. I don't know. But here we are into the screenshots. And again, thank you for like dealing with the fact that there's no face cam, and dealing with the fact that my voice is kind of like hoarse in this morning. I haven't quite fully woken up, but I hope you enjoyed this anyways. I really like this house. I think it's so cute, and I know I said it 10 times, but I'm so excited to see what Krystal does. So let's go over and watch her video together, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my next video, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Wait guys, before you go anywhere, don't forget to click over here to watch new videos, and click on my face when I disappear to subscribe.